you, around that time I was heavy with bitches. Like I was getting my pussy ate all the time, but it was from bitches. You feel me? Like I wasn't dealing with no dude. Like what are we doing? Like no.
First I got married to money, then I fell in love with that dirty. First I got married to money, then I fell in love with that dirty.
Yeah, y'all already know who the fuck it is. It's your girl Imani back with another video. So I know you hoes miss me. No, you hoes miss me. I haven't done a story time in forever, okay? And forever. Your girl's been busy. Your girl's been taking care of a whole lot of other stuff, you know, got shit going on in her life, period. This story time is gonna be about when, ooh, the titties almost came out. Excuse me, let me adjust. Let me adjust, honey. Okay. So this story is gonna be about when my friend, my old friend, Maritza, tried to pimp me out. Yes, your girl almost got pimped out. Like for real. Like she tried to sell me. She tried to sell me for a couple of dollars. Like, yeah, I think I was like 17 around that time. I for sure was 17 because I was hanging around her around that time. So I don't know if you remember the story when I talk about the girl who was the hermaphrodite. Let me not go like this because she's a hermaphrodite. The hermaphrodite that tried to rape me, right? Okay, so, and I mentioned a young lady named whose house it happened in, and the house it happened in was the girl Maritza. Of course, guys, you already know I'm not using nobody's real name. This is just a story time. I'm not gonna put anyone real name on out there like that. If you were there, then you know the story. So let's get to the story. I was hanging out with Maritza a lot. I enjoy being around her, but I thought she was mad funny, and she used to go out, you know what I'm saying? Like she was, you know, she was like a lesbian in a relationship, but she was also like having sex with dudes for money. Like she just used to do that type of shit, right? So I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna judge you. Do the fuck you wanna do. That don't got nothing to do with me. You still my friend, right? And she was like, around the time I was 17, I think Maritza was like in her late 20s or early 30s. Like I was sure 28, 29 or 30 something. I'm gonna say early 30s because she had like a lot of kids and her kids was kind of old. Okay, we're gonna say early 30s, right? Yes, I know, me being the age I was hanging out with a whole bunch of older women, but it is what it is. So she lived around Las Olas area, right? She lived in these road homes. I don't know if, okay, so if you're from Florida, you know about cis trunk. I think like that's exactly what it's called. It's these green apartments that are basically low to the ground. They're these single home apartments. They're kind of like the projects. So there's one in Las Olas, but it's not green. I don't know what's it called. I cannot remember that, but they look just like the apartments at Cis Trunk, right? So I used to go there all the time. I had a car. Yes, your girl had a car at that age. I had a car. So she didn't have a car. I don't even think I ever even saw her drive before. She didn't have a car. So I used to be there all the time hanging out with her. We would go places. We would go to bars. It was just, yes, your girl was 17 going to the bars. I lived that life for real. So we go to bars, we hang out. So I'm just always at her crib. I see men coming in and out of her house. I already know what the fuck is going on. I already know what you do. You ain't gotta hide it from me. It is what it is. I see you. I know what you are. You suck dick and you fuck for money. Them bills gotta get paid somehow. You not working. She wasn't working, you know what I'm saying? Eventually she did get a job working at a sex store, but that didn't really last long, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't working. Like these white men, yes, white men. It was only white men I saw coming over, and it was like this Hispanic guy, like was paying for pussy, you know what I'm saying? And these white men loved her because, you know, she was like darker than me, really pretty hair. When I mean pretty hair, I mean we all have pretty hair, but I mean like that like texture, that like silky texture is what she had, you know what I mean? Like very slim, big ass boobs, no ass, but these white men loved her, and the way she used to talk to them, she used to be like, oh, hi, yeah. She had like that phone sex voice type of shit, you feel me? And her laugh was just like, she had like the best laugh ever. I actually miss that about her. Her laugh was amazing. Anyways, So I see these men coming in and out. Every time they do, I would say, hi, you know, you want water? I get you some water, no problem. Like, I'm not gonna hate on what the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? Just know I'm not gonna do that. It's okay, but your girl's not gonna do that. So I'm not gonna hate on what the fuck you do. So one day I made her play, you know, this one guy came over and she was asking him for something and he was like, what about her? I didn't know who he was talking about, bitch, because the girl was in the kitchen. I was trying to make me a sandwich, okay? I was really trying to make one thing about motherfucking Marissa. She had a lot of food in her fridge because, you know, she had that food stamp on deck. A lot of that food stamp. Her fridge was always packed. A bitch never went hungry being over there. Anyways, she had that shit on deck. Although she had none of her kids, damn, she had custody of none of her kids, but her fridge was packed as fuck. Anyway, the shade is real. So, woo, I ain't shit. I ain't shit. Okay, so, you know, that would happen, whatever. So one day, I'm in the motherfucking crib, and I hear this white man go, what about her? And she was like, no, not her, not her. You know, I'm giving her a sign. I could see her from the hallway. Like, I'm in the fridge. He's in the living room on this side. But the way the hallway was, she was standing right there, and I couldn't really see her. And I'm just giving her like, bitch, you better check his ass. Like, you got me fucked up. Excuse me. So on that day, she was complaining, like, for like weeks now. She was complaining about not having enough money for something. Like, I'm like, girl, money for what? Your rent is like $250. Your rent's like $250 a month. You ain't paying for shit. You ain't paying for no food. Like, money for what? For drinks and drugs? Like, what are we doing? Like what you need money for? Like, she was just complaining about shit. So then one day I'm over, and then one guy comes in. It's a Hispanic guy. He comes in, right? When he comes in, I leave and I go to the car. I told her I'll be back. I'm finna go to the store. So she was like, oh, here's some money. Go to the store, go pick me up some shit. I forgot what I picked up for her. But she gave me some money. I went to the store and I picked her up some stuff, and I also got me some stuff too, right? I told her to text me when she's done with old boy leave, because when a man was coming over and she was like, fucking and sucking, I really didn't want to be there for that part. Like, I was always there to initially meet the guys. It was more like a safety measure type of thing. At least I know what that motherfucker looked like, right? So the plan was I would be there, see the guys come in, know what the motherfucker looked like, and then I will walk outside after I leave and take a picture of their tag, make him out of the car, all of that, right? So that was how I kind of like helped look out for her in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so that happened. The Mexican left, you know what I'm saying? And then she hit me up. She was like, oh, he left. Did I come back? Okay. By the time I come back, I don't know what she would do. I know sometimes she'll suck dick. She'll fuck for sure. You know, I guess everybody pay for something different, okay? So then she said she had another guy coming in, but he was taking long. It was a white guy. So when the white guy showed up, okay, so the white guy showed up. It was the same white guy that was asking about me. Of course, once again, I'm not paying no mind. We already know the fuck the routine is. I'm not finna do nothing. I'm not finna suck a fuck nothing for no cash, no money, no nothing, okay? And the niggas that's in my DMs right now trying to cash out your shit, stop playing. I'm just kidding. You go ahead and cash out, but I'm not finna suck a fuck. Okay, anyways. So she already knew how the fuck I was. Like, I may have been the age that I was, but I was very intuitive as far as like knowing like when to leave a situation, knowing like when to say something, knowing when to shut the fuck up, knowing what to peep game. Like, once again, I'm still the girl that walks into a place and don't put her back to the door. You know what I'm saying? To this day, I'm not putting my back to the door, and I have to peep out all of the exits all the fucking time, right? I just have to. It's just how I am. So he comes in. How you doing? You want some water? Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love some water. Okay. Get this man some water. I can describe this guy to the T, okay? To the T. Slim, Caucasian, like red, blondish hair. He actually wasn't a ginger at all, but red, blondish hair, very you know, tall. He's still tall. You could tell he was about something. He drove a really nice car. But you know, he paid her to suck and fuck. And he always came by with like a polo shirt with like some slacks and some dress shoes. He just always dressed like that. Honey, this man was fucking on his lunch break. Okay? I don't know what he worked at or what company he owned. I don't know what the fuck. Cause one thing about, oh, I almost said her name. One thing about Maritza, she does not suck and fuck broke men. I'll give her that much. They had to pay a little. She cost a lot, okay? She was expensive to fuck. So you hoes that's out there sucking and fucking for free, just sucking and fucking for free, get it together. Get it together. Anyways, so I heard him say, did you talk to her? I want her. Okay, around that time, y'all, I was not as thick as I am now. I didn't have all this ass or whatever. Actually, I did have ass. I had more hips than anything else. So I had a small waist, white ass hips, no titties. Like, I had no titties. These things didn't start growing until I hit like maybe 20. Like, now these things are stuck. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had like no titties. So, and I looked super young. I looked younger than what I was too, which also was a disgusting thing that he really wanted to smash me, because although I was 17, I honestly looked 15 around that time. Like, I didn't understand that look. Like, niggas like that is mad. Let me not say niggas. Caucasians like that is, them crackers like that is real nasty. I said it. Check me. So, anyways, she goes, oh, I'm gonna talk to her. I'm thinking this hoe about to jump on the phone and call another bitch, right? I'm in the kitchen, you know, doing what I do best, making me another sandwich, okay? One thing about, oh, I said her name again. I'm gonna cut all this part. One thing about Maritza is that she always had Kool-Aid, the best Kool-Aid ever, yo. I haven't had Kool-Aid in so long. I'm not going back because that's some hood shit, but I haven't had Kool-Aid in so long. Now your girl bougie drinking seltzer water. Anyways, she always had the best Kool-Aid, and that was a lot of sugar. So she comes in the kitchen. Come say hi to him. I already said hi. What I gotta say hi again for? I already said hi. And y'all, oh, I had an attitude back then. Y'all see how friendly and smiling I am right now? Your girl had an attitude back there. It was always a mean mug on my face, like, say hi for what? What am I say hi for? Just go say hi, be nice, kiki. She was like, she'd be trying to joke around with me. Boom, I went to the store for her for cigarettes. She smoked cigarettes. That's what it was, the cigarettes. Anyways, I had to go back and recap on that because it was something I went to the store for her for, and it was the cigarettes. So, I was like, for what? She's like, just go say hi. Just go say hi, be nice. I gave her the most, like, I know, bitch. I was like, so I looked at her and I said, Marissa, but I didn't say loud enough where he could hear. I was like, don't play with me. No, I would never. No, just go say hi, just go say hi. So, I put the bread down, you know, because I wasn't done making my sandwich. Put the bread down, went to look, and her place was really small. Went to a little hallway, and I was like, hi, right? And he was like, hi, how are you? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm great. How are you? I'm great. You know, I was telling your friend how beautiful I think you are. White boy think he got gang. Not over here. Sorry, sir, not over here. I was like, oh, well, that's nice of you. You know, she's beautiful as well. She's so pretty, isn't she? He goes, yeah, she's beautiful as well, but so are you. Yeah, you know, I get that a lot. You know, kind of used to hearing that type of shit. But thank you so much. Turn my little ass right back in the kitchen. I'm like, let me make my sandwich and go. At this point, my only focus is, let me make this sandwich and then get the fuck out this house, right? And go do what we always do. Take a picture of the car, the tag, the car, make it model, and me, I go somewhere else until she done sucking and fucking and doing the fuck she need to do, right? So he goes to like shake my hand. I'm thinking he's trying to shake my hand, but he holds on to it like this. Like I went like this, he holds on to it and went like this. Like I was like, you good? Oh, crusty ass. You good? And he was like, yeah, I'm good. I just thought, I was like, you thought what? And he looked, I said her name again. Anyways, he's looking at Maritza all confused, like, And I'm looking at her too. And then she tells him, hold on for a second. She pulls me back. Listen. He doesn't want to have sex with you, okay? He just wants to touch you. That's all. He just want to feel on your breast. He wants to like touch on your pussy. And that's it. That's all he wants to do. That's all he wants to do. He won't even get naked. That's all he wants to do, right? And then when he does that, he's going to give you $1,000. He's going to give you $1,000 and he's going to give you $1,500. First of all, I don't believe you when it comes to the money. I don't believe you. Because if he was already paying you that much amount of money, okay, you wouldn't be living like this in the hood. I didn't mind being in the projects with her because it was fun, because I didn't grow up in a project. I grew up in the hood, not in the projects. But I didn't grow up in the projects with her. So, no. I looked at her, when I tell y'all, I gave her the stale face. I looked at her. It was almost like I looked deep into her soul. Like. She's talking to me and I'm like this. And after she was done, I was like, Maritza, no. And fuck you for telling him that you felt like or thought like I was ever gonna do. Mind you, around that time I was heavy with bitches. Like, I was getting my pussy ate all the time, but it was from bitches. You feel me? Like, I wasn't dealing with no dude. Like, what are we doing? Like, no, we're not doing that. No. She was like, come here. She pulled me in the room. Come here, listen. Okay, fine. Listen. I'll give you $2,000. I'll give you $2,000 if he can just touch on it. He just wants to feel it. And she holding my hand like this and talking to me like she's about, like I'm just about to be like, okay. No. I wish like I wish I knew a lot of languages, because I would have been telling her no in so many fucking different languages, my dude. Like just so many different ways I thought about telling her no, and it wouldn't pop in my head, but no. Oh, why do you have to be like that? See, that's what I'm telling you. You come here all the time. Oh, bitch, that was a problem. I come here all the time. Bitch, you ain't got no car. Who finna take you to places? You like me here. You always need me to take you somewhere. Bitch, I'll go home. I do have a car. Whatever. I got mad. I yanked my fucking hand from her. Y'all know what I did after that? I grabbed my motherfucking sandwich. You think I was gonna forget that shit? Nope. I sure the hell wasn't. I grabbed my motherfucking sandwich. I looked at that man and gave him the ugliest look, and I walked the fuck out. I was done. I was done with her after that. I was so done with her after that. Mind you, I've been through other shit with her before, but for me, this was just like the lowest of the low. Like, this was just some shit like I couldn't like forgive at all, because I'm like, yo, you was really trying to sell me out here. Like, you was really trying to like use me to get extra money and pay off some shit with this motherfucker. And I thought it was the most disgusting thing ever. Like, the most disgusting thing ever. Like, no, like, this man done sucked and fucked you. You done sucked and fucked this man, and now you want this man to come rub on my baby clit? No, we're not. He's not about to do this to me. He's not about to do this to me. He's not about to do this to me. Not this, not that, none of it. So Maritza, if you ever see this video and you ever watch this shit, fuck you, biatch.
I got my click and they represent this like a nigga wearing jerseys, like a nigga wearing jerseys, like a little wearing jerseys. Crime race going crazy, coming.